testing out which AI is better at Redstone, ChatGPT or CoPilot. Now, as a professional Redstoner myself, I'd say the AI to win is going to be either ChatGPT or CoPilot. No, seriously, I've tested out ChatGPT's Redstone abilities before and they were questionable. Let's just see if CoPilot can beat that skillness. Okay, we're on ChatGPT. Alright, step 1, place 2 slime blocks in a line. Placing 2 slimes in a line. Place a sticky piston on each end. ChatGPT is being very straightforward. Unlike last time, place an observer on top of each sticky piston, like this. Place a block next to its face or use a lever briefly against one observer. Alright, I'll have to do this. I'm going to be judging these machines based on 2 things. How easy the instructions were to follow, like this one was super easy, ChatGPT explained it really well. And if it actually worked. I'd say the instructions were 10 out of 10 because I could easily understand them, no mishaps. And it works not even slightly. On a temporary block, place 1 sticky piston facing the direction you want to travel. Do I face it that way? Meaning I want to travel that way, so it goes that way? No, I need to face it this way. On the sticky face, place 2 slime or honey blocks in a line. I will say, it's not as easy without the diagrams. Go behind the sticky piston, place 1 observer so the eyes point outward, away from the machine. But I mean, opposite the first engine, so next to it? What? The second, okay, yeah, I know, but on another block, opposite the first engine. Okay, so what do you mean opposite of it? Do you mean next to it? Do you mean behind it? I think it means opposite as in here. Okay, this was a bust. How is this even supposed to work? The instructions were honestly not that good because I didn't know what it meant by opposite face and forming a rectangle because that's kind of a square. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Even though it didn't actually work, at least it activated something unlike ChatGPT. Still, not that I'm using, 2 out of 10. Alright, for this round, I'm pretty sure that ChatGPT won. Alright, for an elevator in Minecraft. Oh, no, I don't want a bubble elevator. Make a shaft that is 3 blocks tall inside and 1 block wide. Not really very clear, so I guess I'm just gonna... So 3 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3. Does it just mean like this? Okay, why do I have to place 2 solid blocks where I stand? On the side of the shaft, place 2 sticky pistons facing towards the platform. On the opposite side, 1 block higher, place another 2 sticky pistons facing the platform. I honestly had hoped that ChatGPT would actually give clear instructions because last time it was so easy. Okay, this is definitely an elevator. But 2nd floor, you never told me to build anything. Instead of trying to solve the problem, I'm just gonna take what ChatGPT said way too literally. Because I'm a harsh critic. Run redstone behind each piston pair. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to connect all of these. Use repeaters where needed, so every piston receives power. Well, none of them are needed right now, actually, because it's all less than 15 blocks. Although the pistons aren't really connected. Whatever, the instructions weren't clear. It's ChatGPT's fault. Add the observer clock. Place 2 observers facing each other. Okay, I'll do just that. Connect the clock. Connect the observer clock to the piston line with redstone dust. Let's press the button. It works perfectly. The instructions were not really easy to follow. It didn't really give me enough background knowledge. It didn't say you need to like build floors, you need to like have a 6x6 platform beforehand. It just expected me to have all of this ready. Like I thought we were just making something go up. So 1 out of 10. I feel kind of harsh. Out of all of these pistons, only one goes off, probably because I didn't connect them all, but like it should have been more clear on that, so it's ChatGPT's fault. I think I'm gonna give it a 1 or a 0.72563132 out of 10. You'll need a vertical space for the elevator to travel without hitting blocks. Hold a 1x2 or 2x2 vertical shaft. I'm just gonna make it start a few blocks in the air just in case. Alright, and here is my desired height. This is the moving block surface you will stand on. Place 2 slime blocks or honey blocks. Attach 2 regular blocks on top to stand on. Alright, so 2 slime blocks and 2 regular blocks. Ensure no adjacent blocks touch the slime/honey. On the side of the slime platform, place a sticky piston facing upward. In front of that piston, place a slime block. Place an observer facing into the piston. Red dot towards piston. Add another observer facing downward on the opposite direction. I really hope it's what it means, because like if I interpret this wrong, it also is gonna be wrong. I'm not gonna do the two-way part. Place a button on the wall next to the upward observer. But there are 2 downward observers. Alright, I'm assuming it means the upward like engine. Works? No. Maybe I needed to... Wait, maybe we might be onto something. Maybe I just did it wrong. Nothing's working, but I had really high hopes for this one. Honestly, the instructions weren't that bad. It's just that, they were just okay. Like, I kind of got it, but like, I got a little confused on that observer stuff and like the button stuff. But overall, it's pretty good. I think it was 8 out of 10, especially compared to the other ones. It semi-worked for like 1 second. I don't know what I did there, but I had really high hopes for this one. This one seemed really promising. And just for that, I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and do 1 out of 10 instead of 0. On to a 4x4 piston door. Four block wide by 4 block tall opening. On the left side of an opening, place 4 sticky pistons facing towards the opening. Okay, so 4 pistons facing the inner. Another 4 sticky pistons facing the first roll. Alright, and the same setup on the other side. Alright, so it looks like this. I mean, I'm not a good redstoner, so I wouldn't know. 16 door blocks in the middle so that the front pistons can push them into the opening. Alright, 16 blocks. Let's do this. Oh wait, no, I understand what it wanted me to do now. Alright, I'm mad at myself for not understanding, actually. Run redstone to the rear pistons. Use a repeater 2 to 4 ticks before powering the front pistons. Alright, it said put repeaters. It didn't say where, so I'm just gonna put them everywhere. And now let's repeat that on the other side. Alright, so clearly this didn't work. Honestly, they were pretty good. I was just a bit confused on like where to put the repeaters and like the double extender sort of part. So I'll give it a 9. It doesn't work, but it works a lot compared to the other ones. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, make a 4x4 hole in the wall. Okay, make a 2x4 piston wall on each side. Alright, so if this is the front, then behind it. So behind each one, add another layer of sticky pistons. And then these extend the first layer forward. Now each side has 2 layers of pistons. Alright, so if they extend them forward, I'm assuming they face forward. Okay, this is not looking like a 4x4 piston door at all. Build the top and bottom extenders. For the top and bottom rows, use slime plus honey to avoid sticking to the wrong wall. Alright, what about the slime though? Like, do I have to what about the slime? Wait, I'm so confused. Run redstone dust behind the pistons. Add repeaters facing into the pistons. It said redstones behind the pistons. It never said attached to the pistons. Okay. Place observers facing the slime / honey. What? Okay, I think it wants it like this. So we just gotta fill it in like this. A CoPilot has said facing is the face and facing is the red dot. So I'm just hoping, like facing it so do I have to replace these blocks now? All right, what is this absolute monstrosity? Even if I were to activate this thing, it doesn't even work. The instructions were very confusing, especially with the slime blocks and the observers. I mean, at first I got it, but then I didn't got it. So, it sucks. 2 out of 10. It doesn't even work a little bit. Again, I had high hopes for this one because it looks cool, but again, no. So, 0 out of 10. So I'm gonna wrap up. I was planning to do a couple more, but I think I'm gonna have to do a sequel. So let me know if you guys want that. But now we have to add up their points. Let's add up CoPilots first. I'm gonna add up all their points. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9, so 9 plus 8. 9 plus 8 plus 2. CoPilot has a total of 19. As for ChatGPT, let's see. 10 and 0, so that's 10 plus, I'm gonna round that up to 1. 10 plus 2 is 12, plus 9 plus 7 is 28. And even if I didn't round that, it'd still be more. Okay guys, so the clear winner is ChatGPT, and I'm surprised because based on ChatGPT's redstone skills in the past, I was kind of thinking CoPilot would get it. Anyways, please subscribe. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to, but I want you to. So please do it. Bye.